After 40 years in the guitar business, I am convinced that the average person does not know the difference between an economy-priced guitar and a really high-quality acoustic. And for that reason, I bring to you a dissected, really high-quality acoustic so that you can see for yourself what I think you should be looking for. Let us begin by dispelling two of the most common myths. First, the country of origin does not matter. Today you'll find old American brands on instruments made in Japan, Korea, China, Mexico, Indonesia, many with the Made in America label on them because a certain percentage of the final assembly is still done here in the States. So where it's made no longer applies. What matters is how it's made. Second, the brand name does not matter. Unless you're just a logo hound and would rather be seen wearing the guitar more than playing it, brand name in the guitar business no longer matters. What matters is how the instrument performs. To help prove my point, we are going to fly in the face of old school tradition here because we cut up an extreme high quality Merida acoustic, an American dreadnought style with a Spanish name that is made in China. So regardless of brand or country, let's spend the next 3 minutes exploring the top 10 features that you want to look for in a high-end, high-performance professional acoustic. Feature number 10, solid spruce top. Not laminated plywood. A solid top resonates better and the sound actually improves with age. If the top is made of plywood, put it back. Number 9, mahogany neck. Old schoolers will tell you it needs to be solid mahogany from stem to stern, but today's glues are stronger than any wood, so as long as it's mahogany, you're good to go. Number 8, two-way adjustable truss rod, not fixed. Here are a couple examples of fixed metal reinforced rods that cannot be adjusted. Even mahogany can shift and change over time, so insist on a truss rod that can be turned to help keep the neck straight and true. Number 7, truss rod sound hole access. If you have to take a plate off the headstock and adjust the truss rod from there, forget about it. The truss rod should run the entire length of the neck clear past the heel for access at the sound hole for a wider adjustment area where the neck meets the body. Number 6, mahogany kerfing. Kerfing holds the top and back to the sides. Traditionalists say spruce for the top and matching wood for the back. I believe mahogany is best all around because the break-in period is much shorter and mahogany is much stronger. Feature number 5, solid rosewood or ebony fretboard. We cut this guitar in half so you can see this fretboard is a solid piece of quality rosewood. If a seller can't show you, even with a picture, that the fretboard is not a laminated piece of plywood colored with black dye, move on. Number 4, sealed die-cast tuners. Look for a quality, sealed, internally lubricated tuning gear with a smooth, fine-tuning 14:1 turning ratio. These happen to be Grover gears, which are as good as it gets, and there are others with these same specifications. Number 3, edge-capped sound hole purfling. If a crack starts here, it is stopped by the inlay. On a high-end instrument, I would look for the inlay covering the very edge of the opening so the crack doesn't even start in the first place. Number 2, self-lubricating nut and saddles with graphite qualities. Back before high technology, animal bone was considered best for the nut and saddle. But nowadays, synthetics are superior because of resonance and lubricating qualities that help reduce string binding. In this particular case, this is Graphtec nut and saddles, and again, there are others with these same specifications. And finally, the number 1 feature to look for in a high-end professional acoustic is sound. The way you like it. A solid spruce top and mahogany neck with adjustable rod that extends past the heel for sound hole access, along with internal mahogany kerfing and solid rosewood or ebony fretboard, sealed die-cast tuners, a sound hole that is covered right up to the edge with crack prohibiting inlay, and better resonating self-lubricating nut and saddle is what separates average from the very best, construction-wise. But only you can decide what sounds good to you. Hope this helps, and happy hunting.